Hi, I'm Athena Barry of CrystalReikiHealer.com, and today we're going to talk about how to manifest self-love. So thank you for watching. There are a few tools that you can use if you want to go ahead, but you don't have to. You can also do this just with affirmations. Affirmations are a beautiful way to manifest and bring in that element of self-love into your life. If you like to work with tools, some suggestions that work really nice are roses, the symbol of love, basil, which not all of us think of, but in countries like India, basil is given to newlywed couples to symbolize bringing love into their home and into their marriage. And a basil plant will often be placed outside their front door for just this purpose. Another thing you can use and work with are crystals, of course. I love crystals. A couple examples can be rose quartz and desert rose. So let's get into how to work with affirmations. Many people that struggle with self-love do so because either they've been hurt in their childhood or by a relationship. A breakup can often really take a toll on our sense of self-worth and our sense of self-love. Likewise, if we didn't have necessarily a supportive childhood, or we had a relative, whether it was a sibling, a mother, a father, an aunt, an uncle, a grandparent, who hurt us, we'll often blame ourselves for that, and we carry that blame into adulthood. So working on our self-love is a really nice way to kind of let go of those self-limiting beliefs and really return to a place of valuing ourselves. You want to manifest that self-love, and in order to do that, we need to make space within ourselves. Release the old, make space for the new. So one of the ways we can do this is with affirmations. Affirmations are really wonderful and of course free and always available. I really like to do these first thing in the morning, but you can do this also anytime that you really are kind of starting to feel down on yourself. You can look in a mirror. I find it helps to look in a mirror because you are somehow separate from yourself and seeing yourself outside of that inner voice that's telling you all these things that are, kind of hurtful and self-limiting. So an affirmation that you can use, an example, of course I have many that you'll find in my book, Raise Your Vibes. I highly recommend getting this to just help you on your journey. It has been such a light for mine. I know that it will be for yours. So affirmations can include things like simply, I am loved. I am worthy of love. I am deserving of love. Love lives in me. Love starts with love for myself. I love you. Literally look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. And even if you don't believe it at first, if you keep doing this, you keep saying it, you keep saying these things, they really do become our new dialogue, our new inner dialogue. See, when we're constantly saying negative things to ourselves, all we're doing is continually perpetuating that negative belief system. And we want to let that go. So when you're manifesting self-love into your life, you have to speak words of love to yourself. And little by little, day by day, you really do start to believe and honor the love for yourself. Crystals are another beautiful way to bring in that energy of love into our world. Into ourself, into our being, into our energy. I really love rose quartz, as most people know as the stone of love. If you don't, that's okay, now you do. I really love this one. It is in the shape of an angel, which, of course I love the energy and the angel love that I bring into my own world. Angels are wonderful for supporting us. I'll have another video on that for you soon, how to connect with your angels, because that divine love is always around us. Another lesser known maybe stone that works really well for self-love and self-value, self-worth is the desert rose. Desert rose is made of, it's like a selenite that it's in a shape of a rose, and it grows naturally like this. This is not handmade or man-made. These actually grow just like this. And they're really wonderful for keeping in your bedroom when you're sleeping. You don't want to keep the desert rose like on your person, because it is a little bit rough, and it'll kind of scratch your skin a bit. So this one, and it's delicate, so this one is really nice for like under your pillow when you're sleeping, just to help bring in that sense of self-worth, that energy of love, self-love. Rose quartz is something that you can use. It's wonderful as jewelry. It's wonderful in your pocket. It's wonderful in your bra or in your purse. Anywhere that you can have it keep close to your skin is a really nice place to keep rose quartz. And again, this stone just brings in that energy of love and will help support you during the day when you're maybe you're having a rough day and you're a little down on yourself. Grabbing one of these and holding on to them while you are meditating or while you are breathing, or really just taking a moment to calm down, is a really nice way to bring in that self-love to your life. Now, working with plants are amazing, of course, too, for that self-love. And when I say plants, I mean with roses and with basil. Basil is so amazing and really the energy of love, as is rose, which are more known for love. If you can get a hold of one of those little plants that they'll have, we have them in the markets. They're just little tiny rose bushes, like in a little pot. Those are really nice to have with you. You can keep one next to your bedside, add a little water a couple days a week, and let them like really bloom right next to you. And they do really well inside if you have some light. If you don't have light, that's okay too. You can go ahead and get some roses for yourself. And you know, self-care is self-love. So buy yourself some flowers, give yourself some beautiful roses, and set them next to your bed when you sleep at night. Or if you're going to take a bath, go ahead and set them on the sill next to your bath. You can even add the petals right into your bath water. Basil is really nice. You can take a basil leaf. If you only have a single, you can go ahead and take that and place it under your pillow at night. That helps bring in that energy of love and self-love, and really attracts it into your life while you sleep. And I always say under our pillow, because we really do spend a lot of time at night sleeping, and having a crystal or having a plant or an herb or something near us while we sleep really helps give us a longer amount of time holding on to that beautiful energy and really ushering that energy into our own centers. Likewise with basil and rose petals, you can place them directly over your heart space while you lay down or you meditate. You can even sneak one like into your bra, whatever feels right for you. But that really brings in that energy of self-love. Likewise, you can put your crystal on top of that rose petal or on top of that bay leaf. If you just feel like, you know, you're having a rough day and you really need an extra sense of self-love, just go ahead and let that come into your heart space by placing it right over your heart space. It really does help. I want you to remember that you are loved. I want you to remember that you are a spirit of love. You were created out of love. And if it wasn't your own mom, it was definitely your grandmother who carried you before your mom did. Now, whatever tools you decide to use, if you want to bring them into your bath, don't put desert rose in your bath because it'll melt, but rose quartz is totally fine. There's some other beautiful love crystals as well. I'll have a blog up on that if you want to see it, crystalreikihealer.com. Or in my book, Raise Your Vibes, that'll have a lot of beautiful options for crystals that help you with love. You always want to choose one that you gravitate towards, something that resonates with you. And you'll know that it resonates with you because when you look at it, you'll just think, oh, that's so pretty, or that's so beautiful. Remember, that's the energy you are also bringing into yourself and helping yourself to manifest that self-love. And when we radiate from a place of love, our energy is like a magnet drawing in the love from others. Just think about how many times you've been around someone that was happy or cheery or, you know, full of love. You want to be next to that person. And we are the same. We're all the same way. When when we exude that feeling of love, it also attracts others to us because they want to feel that love too. And, know that you're such a divine, beautiful being. You are made up of the universe, so many amazing little parts in you, every little cell. When we speak words of love to ourselves, this carries a vibration. So affirmations, again, are just a beautiful way to bring that vibration of love into our energy centers, into our cells, into our core. Go ahead and let yourself love yourself. Self-care is a huge part of self-love. So when we take care of ourselves, don't be guilty over it. Don't think of it as a waste of time. It is not a waste of time. It is something that is so important because when we refill our own cup, we have so much to pour and to give to the rest of the world. I hope this has been helpful. I'm sending you all so much love and hope you have a beautiful day. Blessings.